Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei, because my OBS was breaking. Today we're going to be looking at the MCC Pride Teams Day 2, which has some fun surprises in it. That's not British, but yes, inside of it there are fun surprises. But before we get into the Pride Teams Day 2, something interesting happened. Something interesting happened on the MCC Live website. Maybe these could be the games, partially, for MCC Pride. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But it could be a thing where this is supposedly a lineup of games that has yet to be seen. So that might be the Pride games. We don't know. I guess we'll find out soon. Anyways, first team announcement. It's wonderful. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's my friends. I love it. 5UP, SK, Rain, and Sleepy are in MCC. I know Sleepy's been like yearning for an MCC or like an event or one time to play an MCC. So I'm glad that he is getting his opportunity here. Rain, of course, making sense to tag along. Supposedly Rain is bi. I didn't know that, so that's cool. And then SK, of course, prime trans rep, especially modern day for streaming, is like one of the main trans representations across streaming. So it's fun to see SK in rotation here as well. Freaking awesome, man. Very cool, very cool. Either way, this team should be pretty solid. I assume this team was invited by 5UP. If I had to guess, it just makes sense, right? But should be a very fun team. A pretty big one as well for this Pride. So yeah, overall, net positive. You'll have to see it. W team. Curious to see how my friends will perform in MCC. I don't think Sleepy and Rain know very much about the event, but they'll do great, I'm sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't really know. I think the thing is, this is going to be a really entertaining POV, because Sleepy and Rain are going to be absolutely clueless throughout most of the event. SK is kind of a Minecraft goat, so should be pretty promising. And yeah, W team, you'll have to see it. Anyways, moving on to the other 4 teams. It's not just, what? I don't want to unfollow MCC. Moving on to the other teams, we have the Aqua team, consisting of Amy, False, Jojo, and Ross. Very fun team. I would call this a cozy team, to an extent, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. At least it's a non-masked team, which is good. You'll have to see that. W representation yet again. And yeah, very fun, familiar team. Everybody here, besides Ross, of course, has teamed with each other before. Ross has only played one MCC previously, but glad to see them back in rotation. And should be a great POV. Amy, of course, with the picture here, coming off of a fantastic last MCC performance. Jojo in the same event was casting, but still, hey, did a good job. So should be good. I also think Jojo in Pride is notoriously pretty strong. Same with Amy. Falls back as well for Pride representation, or more so Pride support, I should say, because I don't think False is LGBTQ unless they are, and we don't know, but of course, none of our business. But yeah, False back to support Pride for this event. And then Ross, first time in Pride. I don't actually know if Ross is queer or not, but regardless, glad to see them in rotation. And yeah, should be a very fun team, should be a very nice team. And like mentioned, non-masked teams I will always vouch for to make an appearance, because I think it's important, and I love to see it. Very cool, awesome Aqua team. Next up, we have the Blue Bats, consisting of Cubfan, Dave Kratzy, Sniff, and Harvey. Very fun squadron yet again. Should be a lot of fun times. Good times, but no scar. No scar, but still good times. Thank you for whoever followed me on Twitch. Either way, could be a pretty strong team. It depends, I guess, on the day, but of course, Dave going to be leading this team. Harvey as a second frag is pretty strong. It's pretty solid, of course. Could end up being a pretty good performance. Sniff also, you know, has their moments in MCC, and same with Cub. Should be a pretty fun squad altogether, regardless. And yeah, looking forward to seeing how they perform on the battlefield. I want to say that were Dave and Harvey on a team recently together? I don't actually remember. I feel like they were in Blank Canvas, right? I don't remember. I think so. With maybe Gumi and someone? I don't remember. But yeah, cool. Hey, fun. You'd love to see it. Anyways, next up is the Orpal team, Purple Pandas, consisting of Oppo, Cherry, Michael, and Misty. A team mostly consisting of Pride exclusive players, of course, Michael not being a Pride exclusive player, and Cherry prior to this being only in Rising, but I assume Cherry will be a recurring player for Pride, if I had to guess. Yeah, Oppo and Misty as well back. I always love to see Misty getting a chance to play. That's fantastic. W. Scott, thank you for letting Misty play. And should be a pretty promising team. It'll be curious to see how well this team will do overall, because I think Oppo most recently in Pride was like around in the middle of the board. Cherry, of course, in Rising did really well, but then in Block Wars was on the lower end. So we'll see how Cherry performs in Pride MCC. I think if I had to guess, Cherry and Oppo are probably going to put in quite a lot of work in terms of practice. If I had to guess, at least, maybe Misty as well. And then Michael as well to wrap the team up here. Very nice. I mean, should be a pretty solid one, and I think could be a win contender. You never know. And then finally, last but not least, is the pink team, consisting of Owen, Scott, Eloise, and Cleo. A team of all familiar people. I don't know. Maybe is this like a group or something, or like all on maybe misadventures or something like that? If I had to guess. Regardless. Of course, Owen, Scott, and Eloise is a notorious group of friends that like teaming together. And then Cleo fits in pretty nicely here. So yeah, also Cleo being a Pride exclusive player, of course. Owen and Eloise aren't. I thought they were for some reason, but they literally have played like 10 MCCs each, so they definitely aren't. But should be a fun team overall. A good vibes team at least, right? So you'll love to see that. And then if I go over yonder, hello, here's the in-game. Here is the results of this event. We had Scott in chat for day one giving us some info regarding what may or may not happen for this event. Based off of that, we didn't really get that much correct, but it got closer. Mainly with Pride, you just kind of know roughly, who would probably be in. So from that, you can get some decent guesses in. Either way, the randomizer prediction, which is just a dispenser that shoots out or poops out the freaking colors, claims that the Cyan team, my favorite team for this event because it's my friends, is getting last, and I think that's really funny. So hopefully that's going to be real. Followed by the Mojang team on green, Aqua team being the non-mask team, pink team being Scott's team, of course, blue team being the aforementioned team that's partially happened in Blank Canvas, I think, I could be wrong. Orange team, which is Ant's team, where he's going to be clip farming or sticker farming. Purple team, which is Misty's team, and in third we have the red team, consisting with, Phil and Toby, and Lime team in second with Martin and the Goof Squad, supposedly, and then yellow being the team that was mentioned to be quite a strong one, but considering the rest of the roster, fits in pretty nicely in terms of balancing. So, yeah, overall, pretty exciting event. I think this will be a fun one. I'm gonna already say the watch party probably will be very biased because I want to watch Cyan as much as possible because I think they're going to be really fun to watch. For the rest, I don't know. But yeah, either way, thank you for watching. I hope you had fun looking at the teams. And I'll see you all later for MCC Pride 2025. All right, goodbye.